Hello, welcome to Scrap Time episode 856. My name is Christine, and on today's episode I'm showing you my latest Disney album using Studio Calico handbook products. Today I am showing you my latest Disney album. I am using a book. This is from Studio Calico, the handbook album with the wood grain. And so, as you know, we go to Disney often, but every time we go, we have new experiences. So I still want to make an album. And Gemma and I went over March break. It was just the two of us. And so I took this album and I took my selfie printer with me and I made the album while I was at Disney. So I took these pages, the handbook little pages, and I used them to divide each of my days. Then I did use the variety of the page protectors, inserts, for all my things so you can see as we go. So I love these ones that you would normally do a little scrapbook page in. Well, I've used them to collect all my little ephemera and memorabilia. So there was our tickets in that one. Then I have this page here. It's divided. You get 2 3x4s and then a 4x6. So I used the journaling cards. There's a pack you get. There's some are 4x6, some are 3x4. I use those throughout the book as well. And I printed all my photos 2 per 4x6. So they are 3x4 inches. And put them in. I had a little button I received. And then this is just a card from one of the attractions and some information from another attraction. So the first day, we got there late, so not much happened. So this is actually part of day 2. So I did my journaling on the page, and then I put my photos in here. It's the Flower and Garden Festival, so there's all the fun topiaries. And they have a big thing about Oz, since that was opening. So then here's another one of those little journal cards. I journaled a bit more. Now, if you've ever been to Epcot, you know they have all the KidCot stations, where the people from the countries, they write a little message and stamp. Some do their flag. And so I had pre-cut, there was a sheet of Studio Calico paper where there were 12 of these little dotted pieces in all different colors. So I cut those out ahead of time and used those and brought them to Epcot and had them sign them. So those will be shown throughout my book. At the Flower and Garden Festival, they've got some food stations going on. So I took pictures of some of the food. We hung out by the pool. Then we went to be our guest for dinner, and it was my birthday dinner, and so I got a special card that's signed by Belle and the Beast. So I added it into one of those bigger page protectors. There we are with the Beast, a bit more journaling. We could see the fireworks from our room, so I took pictures of the fireworks from our balcony. So then we have the next day. So again, I did my journaling. And now we went to a character breakfast at Kate May Cafe. So that brings me to the autograph pages. So what I did ahead of time was I pre-cut a bunch of the papers that I knew that they could write on in 4x6 because I knew I was going to put them in this pocket. Then I made this little autograph thing. This is the Tim Holtz stamping block and a little clip. And so I could put it on like this, and each of the characters could sign. I had my Sharpie, and I just shoved this in the outside of my purse. I had a little pocket on the outside and carried this around. And so it's small, and it doesn't take up much space. And when I got home, or back to the room, I printed our photos. Gemma took one of me, and I took one of her. I printed the photo out and shoved our photo above the character signature. The other thing I did is even though this is 2 photos, I printed it on one 4x6 and just put them beside each other. So that way I could use these 4x6 pockets as well, but still keep with the smaller photos. So there's our breakfast, and then we saw Alice. So there's another one of those KidCot station things. Oh, Mickey. Another little journaling tag. And then we had our little DVC fast passes, the golden tickets as I like to call them. So then the next day, we had done the drawing at the animation, so I took a photo of my drawing of Tink. We had fast passes for Star Tours, but didn't need them because we were able to basically walk on the ride. Disney has this new Beautifully Disney makeup, so I just had a little pamphlet from that. And then Gemma and I went bowling to Splitsville, and so we have our really low score sheets there. I printed off our sheets. There was a little sunset. I thought that was pretty with the castle and Space Mountain. Next day we had a few more autographs. There's my journaling. And some more food and the KidCot stations. And then this was Gemma had gone on a pirate tour, and so she had her name tag, so I just stuck it on there. So it continues similar. We went mini golfing, so we put our little mini golf score sheet in there. Some more journaling. They have movie night, so you saw the movies, and then the electrical parade pageant is always fun. Some more pool time. We went to see a movie at the where they have a table and you can order your food. I forget what they call it, dine and watch or something. I don't know. But anyway, I put our movie tickets in from when we went to see Oz, downtown Disney. We got to eat in the castle, and we had the prime table looking over the carousel. And we met Cinderella and got her autograph, of course. And then there were the other princesses at the breakfast. This is just our confirmation. We got a Chef Mickey's reservation, so I put that in there. This was from Animal Kingdom. They had these little cards when you order your meal, just to make sure you clean up after yourself and that. I added that in. And then at the Animal Kingdom, there was a few different stations. So there was this girl, and she wrote Gemma's name in Hindi. So I added that. And then we got an animal guide, a few maps of countries, the Kids Discovery Club, and then we donated to the Conservation, Disney Worldwide Conservation Fund. So we got a button. Here are some animals. The giraffe that came right beside us on our safari. And Gemma had this little palm fish, or fish made out of palms from some girls. And then we had a little barbecue back at the hotel, and not barbecue, but a little marshmallow campfire roast thing. Watched the fireworks in another movie. So then we went to Chef Mickey's. So this time I didn't put the autograph with the characters because I had Mickey's autograph earlier. We had seen him more than once on our vacation. So out of all the characters, I only needed Pluto. So there's Pluto. We got to go to Be Our Guest again and see all the different rooms. We had some little desserts while we were there. The Dumbo ride. And then this was our last day. That's why I saved the home one, because that was our last day. But we had a late flight, so we still got to go around. We went to the Magic Kingdom. We went to Epcot. Ate some of our favorite foods. Then there was an Easter egg hunt at Epcot. So we did that. That was sort of fun. So these are pictures of just where all the eggs were up there. And then Gemma with her little map. And so then I added in our room keys. Here was another fast pass we didn't get a chance to use. And we had our garden passports and our little key there. Photo pass card, a map for the Sorcerers of Magic Kingdom. And then I also like to collect all the maps, especially because they're changing. And so these were brand new little guides that just came out. So the guides from our last trip are now, collectible. But their parks are always changing. So I think keeping the maps to all the parks is great. So, in 10 years you can look back and go, wow, this wasn't there, that wasn't there, or whatever. Or they changed that ride. So I like to keep all the maps. So that is my little vacation album. I had basically finished the whole thing other than the last 2 days because I had packed a little early. So when I came home, I only had to print out a few photos and it was done. All my journaling was done. My photos were done. I had all my ephemera. And all I did was I took the album, I took a variety of page protectors, a pen, and my printer. And that's one way you can capture your vacation while on vacation. Well, that's it for today's episode. Be sure to check out our website, www.scraptime.ca. And on our next episode, I'm showing you the new Lifestyle Crafts Details dies. So please join us. Thanks for watching Scrap Time.